Hey guys, it's Ian, and final for Structures 1 is coming up. This homework that I'm reviewing is representing fractions. So remember way back in the beginning of the semester, there was the different models that we had. We had the area model, the linear model, and the set model. So we can draw fractions. These are three different ways that we can draw fractions. So for starters, we can start with 3/5. So area model, we can just draw an area, like a hole, split it into fifths, and then we can kind of shade in like that. And there we go. That's 3/5. What you got to remember with area models is that each section must be equal, like to the best of your ability, roughly. Like each piece, like it has to be equal sized pieces. It can't be like you draw this and then like you have a giant piece, this, and then whatever that is, and then like that or something. You got to make sure it's like it can seem like it's equal. And then I used a different color to shade in just so that it was like more visible. So that's the area model. Linear model is like your number line. So you just draw a line, put our arrows at the end. For this one, since it's 3/5, I'm gonna start at 0 and end it at 1, and then from here, I could just draw my fifths, like split it up. You gotta remember to label your number line. So this will be 1/5, 2/5, 3/5, 4/5, and then 5/5 is the same thing as 1. And then from there, we can plot our point at 3/5. Set model is really like creative freedom, because a set model does not have to be equal size things. You could have like this ball, this square, this triangle. That could be like one set. And if you wanted to show like 1/3 of this, you could like shade in this. And then there you go. That's your set model. It doesn't have to be like all the same size objects. So for this one, I'm just gonna draw like these like little boxes. And then I'm just gonna draw a circle around it so it shows that it's like one set. And then from here, I'm gonna take my color and mark like highlight or mark 3 of them, because that's 3 out of the 5 in the set. So I just highlighted 3 of them to show 3/5. Okay. Next one is a mixed number. We have 1 and 2/3. So our area model is going to look a little different. We have to draw 2 separate holes. And we can like split them both into thirds. And then when we go to shade, we have to shade this whole thing. Like this is 1. and then 2/3 of this one. When we do our number line, the number line doesn't have to start at 0. It can start anywhere we want it to, really. So like if I wanted to, I could start it at like 1 and then end it at 2 and then plot our point. Or if I wanted to, and like just like to show, I could start it at 0, I can end it at 2. Our halfway point is going to be 1. And then split each of these sections into thirds. So that's like our 1/3, 2/3, 1, and then 1 and 1/3 is the same as like 4/3. And then 5/3 is the same as the 1 and 2/3, which is actually what we're looking for. We plot our point there. That's the same as the 1 and 2/3. But again, if you didn't want to draw like that 0 part, you can just like start at 1, 2, and then that'd be like your 1 and 2/3 there. You can do that and not start it at 0. It's perfectly fine. And then our set model, I'm going to draw little boxes again. 1, 2, 3, and then I'm going to circle them, but I'm going to circle each group of 3 to show the 2 different like holes. And then to show that they're 2 different groups, I can shade all 3 of these to show that this whole group is shaded, and then 2 of these to show that only 2/3 of this group is shaded. And then finally, we have 9/4, which is an improper fraction. If we want to, we can change this into like a mixed number, which would end up being 2 and 1/4. So we can draw our holes for our area model. I'm going to draw these squares, split them like this, and then we can grab our different color, shade all 4 of these because we have 1 hole, shade all 4 of these because that's a second hole, and then 1 of these. That shows our 2 and our 1/4. Now, since this one's great, since this number is greater than 2, I'm not starting at 0. So I'm going to show you that you can start at like 2 and then end at 3. And then split it into our fourths. So then this is our 2 and 1/4. So 2 is 8/4. So that's 9/4. 10/4 is 5/2. And then we have 11/4. So then we can plot that. And that's the same as our 2 and 1/4. So like our 9/4. And then when we do our step model, I'm actually going to mix it up. I'm going to do our little squares. That's a whole set. And then here's some little circles, and that's a full set. And then Here's some little triangles. That's a full set. When we shade, like when we mark them for our set model, we have 1, 2, 3. We have one hole. We have a second hole. And then we have that last little fourth to show 9/4, 2 and 1/4. So yeah, it's 2 and 1/4 because it's 2 holes and then an extra fourth, and then 9/4 because in total we shaded 9 of these little pieces that are like fourths. So that is for all three of these: the area model, the linear model, and the set model. Next, we're going to find the value of the question mark on the number line below. But all we're given is 0 and 1/3. This may look intimidating. However, it is very simple. Because if we know from here to here is 1/3, and this is all 1/3, then we just know how big 1/3 is. So from there, we can like fill out the rest of our number line. Because remember, 3/3 equals 1. For these types of problems and this number line that she gives us, this does not necessarily equal 1. One could very much well be like here. We don't know. Doesn't have to be at the end of the number line. It just has to be like what makes sense with the numbers. So 0 to 1/3. So 1, 2, 3. This fourth line is 1/3. So 1, 2, 3. This is 2/3. 1, 2, 3. That's our 1. Then from here, we can finish filling out like the little pieces by counting how many ticks are from 0 to 1. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So our unit size is 1/12. And then from there we have like our 1/6, which is 2/12, and then 2/6 is 1/3. And then 3/12 is actually 1/4. 4/12, 5/12, 6/12 is our 1/2. That's 7/12. That's actually our answer. But she also wants on the test like for you to fill out the full number line. So 8/12 is 2/3. Our 9/12 is 3/4. Right? 1, 2, 3. Right? 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. 2, 3. And then 4/4. 10/12 divided by 2. That's our 5/6. And then 11/12. So that's all the numbers filled out. And then this right here is our final answer. It's 7/12. Okay. So that's just a little quick review on the representing fractions homework. Just a quick recap. Area, linear, and set models. And then blank number line, all we were given were 0 and 1/3. You can easily, with those two numbers, find 1, fill out the rest of the number line, and find out whatever number like that question mark is. And there we go. I hope this was helpful, and happy studying. Bye, guys.